The Curlewis Golf Club has secured its water future.
This is the Alcoa Point Henry complex, just out of Geelong.
I'm here at Fine Art College where the girls are getting right into the...
I'm Meryl Friend and welcome to News Geelong on this Friday, the 26th of September, Grand Final Eve. Tonight we discover who Geelong residents are tipping for the Grand Final and catching up on local footy highlights. But first, December the 1st is the day Surf Coast residents can look forward to the reopening of their local pools. And there is talk of a proposed $28 million indoor swimming complex in Torquay. Ian Nichols has more.
The weather's warming up and the region's swimming pools will be opening for business very shortly. And won't the kids love that? And of course, with that in mind, we're talking with Councillor Rod Nockels, who's the pride of Winchelsea and their wonderful swimming pool out there. Fortunately, the weather is now getting a lot better and life turns to the outdoors, swimming pools, and the pride of the Surf Coast Shire is no doubt the Winchelsea pool. We celebrated the 50th anniversary on News Geelong, and Councillor Rod Nockels is the ward councillor out there at Winchy. Pool be opening soon again?
Yes, indeed. The pool is a pride of the town of Winchelsea. Opens on the 1st of December and runs through until Labor Day weekend in March, or a little longer depending on the weather, but it'll certainly be open 1st of December, and it is a very, very popular spot for all ages in Winchelsea.
Well, when you've got a population of 1,300 people and a very close-knit community, this is certainly one of the hubs of that area, isn't it?
Oh, look, there's no doubt that it is. Winchelsea is a wonderful place to live, and the pool provides a great social occasion for people right throughout those summer months. It's very, very popular amongst particularly the younger kids in Winchelsea.
Well, we've been privileged to go out to your part of the world on numerous occasions. The developments at Eastern Reserve, when we are due to come back there and have another look at what's going on there, that's going ahead.
Look, Winchelsea is going ahead in leaps and bounds. I mean, it's fair to say that Winchelsea's had a number of false dawns, I guess. People have been talking about it as an area of growth for some time, but there's been a couple of key developments, I think, that have genuinely changed the environment out there. The duplication of the Princes Highway through the town, the decision to connect the town to natural gas, these are two real game changers. And it was also nominated in the Pt1 Regional Alliance Growth and Development document, which states that Winchelsea is one of two growth centres across the Shire. So as you said previously, a population of 1,300, but out over the next 20-25 years, we're talking about plans for a population of 10,000. Now that is a small city the size of Colac. So I think Winchelsea has a very, very exciting future. We have developed the growing Winchelsea strategic planning process, which is engaging the community around growth options, engaging the community about the structure plan and where will be the future residential development and where will be the activity centres and the retail service centres and the industrial centres for commercial opportunities as well. So a very, very exciting time for Winchelsea.
Well, you are inland and as you said, you're on a highway that's almost been reconstructed, so it's all happening down there. And the fact that you are away from the seaside means that the pool, of course, is more important perhaps than it is to those who live in seaside towns like Lorne and Anglesea and Aries Inlet and Torquay. And we know that there's been a community consultation recently on the possibility of a pool for Torquay itself, and that has sort of come to further developments in recent times.
It has indeed. We council established a task force to consider the pool. There is some strong support for a pool throughout Torquay, but that's a significant investment and that needs to be carefully considered and weighed against other competing priorities. And so we established a task force of some eminent people and quite qualified people. They have provided council with preliminary advice, including costings, and the recommendation there is that council undertake further community consultations with a view to developing a final position on an outlay. But it's a significant investment. I mean, you're talking about a $29 million investment, a capital investment, as well as annual running costs. So that's not a decision to be taken lightly, and council will adopt those recommendations and carefully consider the costings and the various models and undertake further community consultation before we take any final decisions.
Well, Councillor Rod Nockels, thanks so much for that update, and we'll be out to see you at Winchelsea in a very short space of time to get further look at your Eastern Reserve and the things that are happening in the town.
You'd be most welcome. Thank you.
Taking a look at the area's swimming pools for this summer, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Well, now that our beloved Geelong Cats are out of the grand final, I wanted to find out what the Geelong locals were thinking about the Hawks and the Swans on that one day in September.
Boys?
Hawks! Cats! Yes.
Sydney?
And by how much?
Oh, no idea. Not really interested.
Now that Geelong's out?
Yeah.
Never mind, next year.
Yep. I reckon.
Who do you think's going to win the grand final?
Sydney are going to absolutely blitz it. They're going to smash Hawthorn into the ground.
Okay, and by how much?
60 points.
By how much?
Easy, 60 points or more.
And Norm Smith medal?
Oh, good one. I'd be thinking probably Tibbet.
All right, so you're obviously not a Cat supporter?
I'm a Cat supporter. But as long as Hawthorn don't win, I'm happy.
Thank you.
No worries, cheers.
Hi guys, who do you think going to win the grand final?
Sydney. It might be a draw, actually.
Sydney by how much?
4 points, I reckon.
And Norm Smith medalist?
Buddy, Franklin. Kepler Bradley, I reckon.
All right, so no go Cats this weekend.
Nah, disappointing.
Yeah, never mind. They're like
Hawthorn.
Sydney.
okay, by how much?
40 points.
Yeah, about 40 points.
Ah, so are you spending the day together doing it, watching it?
No. But I'll be calling her.
Okay, have a great day.
Geelong if they were there, but I hope the Swans. I hate Hawthorn.
Who do you think?
Swans.
Who do you think's going to win the grand final?
Hawthorn.
Yeah.
How much? 25 points.
Thank you. Hi girls, who's going to win the grand final this weekend?
Hawthorn. Hawks. Hawthorn.
All Hawks. So you're not Geelong supporters?
Nah.
Oh, yes. All right, have a great day.
You too.
Guys, who's going to win the grand final?
I don't know. I think Sydney will win it.
And who do you think?
I don't know. No, I think Sydney are going to win it. I think Sydney.
How much?
4 goals.
And who's the Norm Smith medalist going to be?
Luke Parker.
Okay, we'll see.
I hope Hawthorn get done like a dinner. I'll make a special phone call to Bendigo and stir my sister-in-law up. She's a one-eyed Hawthorn and my brother, he's a one-eyed Geelong.
So you hope Swans?
Yep.
By how much do you think?
4 goals.
All right. And Norm Smith medalist this year?
Yeah, pretty well.
I don't know who's in it.
Hawthorn or Swans?
I'd go for Hawthorn.
Okay.
Hey!
I don't know. Sydney? Who do you think?
Sydney.
Who's winning the grand final?
Hawks, South Melbourne. Hawks.
The grand final, sir.
By 9.
Who's going to win the grand final this weekend?
Sydney, I believe.
By how much?
25.
And Norm Smith medalist.
We'll go, buddy. Why not? Thank you.
Hawthorn, for sure.
Hawthorn? Who do you think?
Well, definitely none of them. I don't like any of them. I wish Geelong was there, but that's it.
Sydney Swans.
Hawthorn, definitely. What do you think, Mum? Hawthorn for sure. By how many points?
Probably by 36.
All right. And the Norm Smith medalist?
Not sure. Maybe Buddy. Maybe Buddy.
I don't know.
Hawthorn or Swan?
Hawthorn.
Hawthorn.
Is
By how much?
35 points.
Who's going to be the Norm Smith medalist?
Dan Hanbury.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Hawkers.
Sydney.
Who's going to win the grand final?
Swans.
Go Swannies.
Swans.
Swans all the way.
Geelong.
I reckon Sydney Swans.
By how much?
About 72 points.
And Norm Smith medalist?
Lance Franklin.
Hawthorn. Sir, who do you think's going to win the grand final this weekend?
Hawthorn.
Hawthorn by how much?
Geelong.
8 points.
And what about a Norm Smith medalist this year?
Gunston.
All right, well, you watching the game?
No,
Why is that?
because I'm watching the races.
Ah, okay. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Well, it seems most Cats fans don't care too much as long as Hawthorn don't win. As we go to a break, we return with more news after this.